First of all, some of y'all might not know this stupid shit, but somebody really in the comments, the shade room is definitely always gonna have to, you're gonna get it, put that work in over there. But is Jasmine pregnant by me? I wouldn't know, okay? That's number one.
Kirk Frost is back, and this time it's messier than ever. Reports are saying that Kirk's secret girlfriend just dropped a pregnancy bombshell, and Rashida is not having it. Allegedly, Kirk has been involved with this woman for over a year now, and honestly, the signs have been there all along. Sources say this woman has been spotted at multiple events with Kirk, sometimes even lurking in the background of Rashida's own social media posts. Imagine scrolling through your own pictures and realizing your man's side chick is photobombing you. And the receipts don't stop there. Apparently, this woman has been flaunting some of the same designer bags and jewelry that Kirk gave Rashida. We're talking luxury brands, and some pieces look identical to the ones Rashida's been showing off. It's almost like Kirk wasn't even trying to hide it, but there's been talk that he has even been covering some of this woman's bills. According to sources, he's been spotted going on shopping sprees with her at high-end boutiques in Atlanta. And get this, some fans even noticed that Kirk and this woman have been checking into the same hotels where Kirk and Rashida had been spotted just days earlier. To make matters even shadier, this woman has allegedly been dropping hints on social media for months. Cryptic captions about deserving better and no longer being second choice have popped up under her posts, and some eagle-eyed fans noticed that Kirk was liking the posts. And if that's not enough, a video recently surfaced showing Kirk and this mystery woman getting cozy at a private party. They weren't exactly hiding either. Kirk had his arm around her and everything, and let's not forget the inner circle drama. Some of Kirk's own friends have been following this woman and dropping flirty comments on her posts. It's like everybody knew except Rasheeda, or maybe she knew and just wasn't ready to face it yet. Either way, this woman has been making it known that she's not just some random hookup, she's been a consistent part of Kirk's life for a while now.
Kirk invited me to meet him. It's bull. At this point, just pay what you're supposed to pay and be on your merry way.
Now, this situation took a serious turn when this woman allegedly confronted Kirk about the pregnancy in private, sources say. She told Kirk that she was tired of being hidden and demanded that he step up and take responsibility. But when Kirk didn't move fast enough, she decided to take things public. It all started with a cryptic Instagram post where the woman posted a picture of a positive pregnancy test alongside a caption that read, "Stepping into motherhood with or without you." Fans immediately connected the dots, and within hours, the post had gone viral. Comments were flooding in, and people were tagging Kirk and Rashida left and right. And here's where it gets messy. Kirk's own friends were lurking in the comments. One of Kirk's boys left an emoji under the post, while another one commented, "About time." That's not exactly the kind of response you'd expect if this was some random false alarm. Fans were quick to point out that this was basically confirmation that Kirk had been hiding this woman and now a baby for months. To make things even more suspicious, Kirk didn't deny anything. He stayed completely silent, which only made people more convinced that the rumors were true.
Okay, real talk. Why haven't you talked to this girl? You don't want to hear what the hell she got to say?
No. You know what? I don't even believe none of the that comes out of that bitch's mouth, because everything that I see from her is some scheming, thirsty.
Totally get it.
Shortly after the post blew up, Rashida unfollowed Kirk on social media and deleted several pictures of them together. Fans also noticed that Rashida posted a quote on her Instagram story that said, "Sometimes silence is the loudest answer." Meanwhile, the alleged side chick has been soaking up the attention. She's been dropping hints that she's ready to go public with the whole story. In one of her latest posts, she wrote, "When the truth comes out, don't say I didn't warn you." And guess who liked that post? Kirk's friends again. So now the big question is, did Kirk really get this woman pregnant? And if so, how long has Rashida known about it? Now, Rashida found out about Kirk's latest scandal the same way we did, through social media. Imagine scrolling through your timeline, minding your business, and then you see a post about your husband's alleged side chick announcing a pregnancy. That's exactly what happened to Rashida, and according to sources, she was livid. The moment the pregnancy post went viral, Rashida allegedly confronted Kirk directly. Sources say Kirk tried to deny it at first, but when Rashida started connecting the dots, the matching gifts, the suspicious behavior, the cryptic social media posts, it all started making sense. And here's the thing, Rashida wasn't even surprised. Apparently, she had been suspicious for months. Sources say Kirk's behavior had been off for a while, disappearing at odd hours, being extra secretive with his phone, and even pulling back from their joint business ventures. Rashida felt like something was going on, but she couldn't put her finger on it until now. And the fact that Kirk's own friends were reacting to the side chick's post, that was the final straw. Rashida felt humiliated. Not only was Kirk cheating, but people in their circle knew about it and said nothing. Insiders say Rashida didn't even raise her voice when she confronted Kirk. Apparently, she told Kirk, "I've given you too many chances. This time, you're on your own." And honestly, Rashida's been through this before. The Jasmine Washington scandal was already bad enough, but a whole new baby with a side chick? That's big disrespect.
You didn't think about all the consequences of this. And not only did you hurt me, but you broke me.
After the confrontation, Rashida packed a bag and left the house for a few days. She wanted space to think things over, but let's be real, the damage had already been done. Sources say Kirk tried to downplay the situation, even telling Rashida that the side chick was just trying to trap him. But at this point, Rashida wasn't trying to hear it. After years of lies and cover-ups, this was the one that broke her. But here's where it gets interesting. Word on the street is Rashida has already consulted with divorce lawyers, and this time, it might be for real. Let's not forget, Rashida has been the breadwinner in this relationship for years. Their businesses are in her name. Kirk might have helped manage things, but make no mistake, Rashida built that empire. Sources say Rashida's legal team is already mapping out a strategy to protect her assets. Apparently, Kirk doesn't have nearly as much control over their business empire as people think. Most of the ownership rights and financial stakes are tied to Rashida's name, meaning if she decides to cut Kirk off, he could walk away with nothing, and Kirk knows it. Insiders say he's been begging Rashida not to go through with the divorce, but this time, Rashida isn't budging. People close to her say she's finally realized that Kirk isn't going to change. After years of forgiving him, covering for him, and trying to make things work for the sake of their family, Rashida might be done for good. And the financial fallout could be bad for Kirk. If Rashida walks, Kirk could lose access to Prest and their other businesses, which means losing his main source of income. On top of that, sources say Rashida is planning to push for full control over their real estate investments, including their Atlanta mansion. And if Kirk has to move out, let's just say he won't be downsizing to a luxury penthouse. But it's not just about the money. Rashida feels like Kirk has been making a fool out of her for years, and this latest scandal was the final push she needed to reclaim her power. Insiders say Rashida's been having quiet conversations with her inner circle about finally stepping away from the marriage and focusing on herself. And let's be real, Rashida doesn't need Kirk to thrive. She's got her own brand, her own businesses, and a loyal fan base that's ready to support her no matter what. If Kirk thought he was going to keep riding Rashid's wave while playing around with side chicks, he might be in for a rude awakening.
I'm waiting to find this cheater. And y'all think Rashida is so dumb. And Kirk is so dumb. And he's just a cheater. Where the f are the bitches that I'm cheating with? Help me out.
So now Kirk is in full panic mode. He has been flooding his social media with motivational quotes and relationship advice like, "That's gonna fix anything." One of his recent quotes even said something like, "A real man stands by his family through the storms." And it's not just the quotes. Sources say Kirk has been begging Rashida to meet with a marriage counselor. Apparently, he thinks if they sit down with a professional, they can work through this. But let's be real. After another baby scandal, what's left to save? This isn't the first time Kirk has embarrassed Rashida on a public stage, and it's clear that counseling didn't help the last time. Insiders say Kirk is desperate to avoid divorce because he knows what's at stake. If Rashida walks away, Kirk could lose access to their businesses, their home, and their shared assets. That's why he's trying so hard to keep things together. Sources close to the couple say Kirk has been trying to guilt Rashida into staying, telling her that they've built too much together to throw it all away now. To make matters worse, Kirk's friends have been telling him to lay low and stop posting, but Kirk can't seem to help himself. He's out here trying to clean up his image, but the damage has already been done. The internet already knows what's up, and those inspirational quotes, they're not fooling anybody. Meanwhile, the side chick is living her best life in the spotlight. Sis has been posting messages and acting like she's the main character in all this. One post said, "I was never a secret, just a choice." The internet went wild over that one because let's be honest, it sounds like she's saying Kirk chose her over Rasheeda. And that's not all. People have noticed that the side chick's been dropping hints about the pregnancy for weeks. Sources say she's been telling people that Kirk promised to leave Rasheeda once the baby was born. And now that the news is public, she's holding him to that. Apparently, she's been texting gossip pages and even hinting at doing a full tell-all interview. And if that happens, Kirk might not have a marriage or a reputation left to save. Even Kirk's friends have reached out to the side chick, asking her to keep quiet, but sis isn't backing down. She knows she's got the upper hand now, and it seems like she's ready to milk this situation for all it's worth. And the comments? Let's just say the internet is divided. Some people are calling the side chick out for being messy, while others are saying Kirk brought this on himself. But the question is, will Rasheeda finally walk away for good? Share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to check out our latest videos.